So if you face a situation like someone in your past come and told you about, hey, I'm older than you, therefore I'm right. Like us, they have a sort of certification because they are older than you, that prove the years that they are older. They prove, with I don't know which logic, they prove that they are right instead of you, against you, okay? So what does it mean? That this is a sort of leveling, okay? They are putting a target under their self and they are putting a target under yourself, and they are comparing based on what? Not your experience, not how you live the life, which everyone lives different, but based on the fact that they are older, but how older? Let's face it. There is no sense, there is no logic based on this. Maybe can do if someone know you, if is your father, to know your attitude, you know what you did in your life, it can be right, but doesn't make the logic, okay? There is no a logic concerning the age and the experience with the age and be right, for instance, okay? So it can make sense, it doesn't make sense. There is nothing to discuss about that. When someone starts the discussion, hey, I'm older than you, therefore I'm right. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Let's face some example. It's not always the case for sure, but for instance, about a smartphone. Let's take a grandmother with a granddaughter who know better about smartphone. You see, it doesn't mean that the age give you the right. Even opposite things, there is no sense. So in the past, for instance, a grandmother, what experience can have more than another young now or my age to sacrifice? The sacrifice is important, no? You know, they have very big experience because probably they pass a lot of years with wondering about it or not it because of the war, okay, in the world. So there is no logic, it depends, each person has some things which has more experience than someone else, okay? So as you can see, there is no explanation, there is no logic behind say that if I'm older, I am absolutely right. There is no sense, it's a really stupid sentence, you know? If someone come to me and start a discussion because he wants to stop me, hey, my age, this is not something about certificate or something, so something that you demonstrate in the life that you did better than me. And trust me, there is a lot of people which speak like this just to stop you, just to close your mouth, but practically they are not doing nothing. Of course, we expect normally that one person which is older, everything he's doing, he will do maybe better because I have the other experience. But this is the theory. This is the theory. It's not always the case. There are a lot of stupid people which are older, okay? As well, there are a lot of smart people which are older. And the same for the young, a lot of stupid, a lot of intelligent, a lot of smart people. There is no things, it depends how you live your life, how you start to live, how you start to learn from your life. So it's not about the 50 year, 20 years, how old are you? It's not about this period of experience, because it's also important how you learn from others, okay? So what I want to say is that what we expect from older sometimes is not the case. We expect that they know, they have experience in most of things in the life, okay? But it depends also how they react during the experience that they face. And this is depend about your personality, how you approach the life. If you are someone that you run always, when instead of instead of face some things and try to find a solution, you run behind like a snake, okay? Then what you learn from this experience? So you can have 120, 200 years, but you will always run, so you don't have experience about that. So how you can say, this is your right? You understand what I mean? So it's very important that you understand that no people can tell you because of your age that they are right. They have to be the basement, the explanation behind. There is nothing, some things that they can put in the table explaining that I'm right because I'm older. There is no sense. You can you can stop the conversation right now with such people, because there is no sense. There is no, the only things that they want to say, silence, I'm right. That's the same things, okay? But in a conversation, as you can see, they didn't learn anything about communication if they started with this approach, right? So, but finally, in one life, how we can have thousands of years of experience in some things or in discussing with the people? There are a lot of things that you can do about that. It's not only about your 20 years. How old are you? 20, 30, 40 years old people. It's not about just this period that you have experience, but is how you are going to learn in these years. Only being focused in your project, in your things, in your life, close, without learning, without integration with others, or you are learning some things from others. That is very important, okay? Especially, I suggest in this case to select the right person, okay, the right people which has success in the life. And these people, what they have done to reach this so easy. So learn from them. This is good. So like this way, if you have, I don't know, 20 years old, if you are 20 years old, or if you are 40 years old, for instance, you just need to add all the other experience. So you are 40 plus, I don't know, you meet 10 people which has success, and you learn all their experience. At the end of their life, they make some things very great. After 50 years, okay, of these people. So 50 multiplied by 10 is 500. You understand how it works? Plus your 40, 30 or 20 years of experience. So, as you can see, if you meet 100 people, it will be 1,000, okay? So, like this, you have to be integrated with the people, with the right one. So, in this case, I suggest you to follow these steps. First point is select the people, but the one that has success, especially in what you want to reach in your life, okay? So follow those people. Second point, listen 100%, because basically, sometimes why people don't understand, but you told me another things. No, look, this is important, because I'm telling you some things and you catch, you listen, you like to hear just what you love, just what you agree. If you don't agree with some things, or if someone else doesn't agree with some things, then normally you have to repeat 2 times, because it's not what they like, okay? So people, it's like as when you read a book. You read some things, you need to read the book 2 times. First one, you understand some things. Once you read the second time, you understand also other steps that you probably don't like at the beginning, okay? So that's why it's important. Listen 100% someone which has success. And not only, so second point, listen 100% and not only what you love to hear. So third point, once you listen everything, you extract what you need for to reach your scope, to achieve your goal, your target, okay? After that, the fourth point is imagine when someone is telling to you something, it's very important. Imagine how you are going to live what he's telling, okay? He probably or she probably share with you some event, some things to learn for you, some things, some example. So try to live, because when you live, you are not just following one step. You try to integrate with your body, with your mind, in your real life. Integration is important. So fourth point is not only to learn, but try to know what is telling you. This is a good exercise. Some things that you really not only learn, okay, because you learn, okay, but that you will know. That's very important. That's the difference, okay. Imagine when you learn one street to go with the car somewhere, right? You go somewhere with the car, and what's happened? When you turn back, is always faster. Why? Because the first you learn, okay, try the navigator, with the navigator and so on, but you learn the street. When you turn back, you know the street. That's different. You are faster, okay? So you need to take the factor which interests you. So first, listen 100%, everything, also what you don't agree on. And after that, you extract what you need to reach your scope, to reach your success. Okay, that's very important. So another way to get years of experience is to read a book. Once you read a book, inside of the book there is experience, a summary of the experience of someone else. And normally you have to select the successful people, okay? Successful people, how they change their life, how they make their life. You have to know about the author for sure. And that's why I'm suggesting you, read books of successful people in the life, okay? Especially who start from zero and reach incredible things in short time. That's a very good summary, short years. You can find all their life experience in the last book they have. For instance, for the mortgage, and especially if you want to do the best mortgage of your life, wherever you are living in this world, I gave you with this video a chance to find out a successful book.